Alrighty, y'all. Welcome to Joe's Retro World. Today, I'm going to be showing you my Game Boy Advance. Check it out, y'all. This is my new Game Boy Advance that I got for $30 off of Macari. It was old, gray, and beat up. And so I went ahead and ordered some of these products. I see these different guys that have. And I really wanted to see if were they worth it? Were they worth waiting in the mail for them to show up, paying that little extra price? The ensure that they showed up, safe and sound. And then taking the time to do it. Is it really worth it? Does it make your Game Boy Advance look brand new, run brand new? Well, we're going to go through those right now. So first, we're going to start off with these beautiful buttons. These are from Boxy Pixel. And if you can't tell, these are billet brass. These are solid brass buttons that have been machined and are just beautiful, y'all. They work flawlessly. You use your original rubber from the other buttons, rubber inserts, and then you just slip these right in. They've already been machined to fit the exact design and shape already of the original buttons. The way they have the little notches over here so they can only go in from A and B. Well, this is what it is. Now, I wish they did machine the letters A and B on the top of these buttons. That would have made it even better. And then polish them, to a shiny finish. That I would have liked. But just like this, it's good. It's good. They are beautiful. They are sexy. And they feel really, really good. And let me go back. I pushed start. Oh, no, see, I'm doing that all messed up. I'm distracted. I'm trying to show y'all while y'all do the shell. Talk about this shell. So the other thing I replaced on here was the Game Boy Advance glass screen. I did put this in. Now, I suggest that you clean the IPS screen and then clean the underside of this lens before you put it on, because even though it comes from the factory clean, there are small smidges and smears and some kind of markings just from the protective plastic coating, okay? Yeah, even that plastic coating had a little weird smudges. So when I installed this glass screen, I went ahead and cleaned it, okay, first. And as you can see from the vibrant, beautiful color, I am using a Funnyplay IPS backlit screen. Is the only way to play these games. This is the best upgrade you can ever do to your system. Now, yes, it does drain your battery. You can see my button, my light is flashing right there, letting me know that, hey, battery life is getting low, and to hurry up. So instead of getting good 12 hours, 13 hours from a good set of AA batteries, then you'll get maybe 6, maybe at the most, and that's with the brightness cut down. Now, if I cut the brightness down, you can see how the light turned off. And if I cut the brightness back up, you're going to see the light turn immediately back on. It does take a lot of power. It takes a lot of juice. That's why Handheld Legends and Retro Modding both do have what's called a clean juice battery. It's a rechargeable battery that uses Type C gameplay. Battery charger. Sorry, I'm trying to do this while looking through the camera. And this allows for you to have a rechargeable battery so that it can last you, good. I think it's good 10 hours, 12 hours almost. I don't think it's good full 10. I'm not too sure. I have to go look. But it does last a lot longer, and it does make it more convenient than having to buy AA batteries all the time to recharge them. Now, I didn't do no speaker swap or nothing, so turn it up. You can hear it. Alright, go back. But you can see the screen really, really is beautiful. Compared to the old one that they used to have that was dull and dark, ugly. So, I do recommend you get into the screen swap. Now, some of y'all might think that the soldering that I had to do was a little hard for this, but it actually wasn't. It was really, really easy. And just to make sure that you don't mess nothing up or don't do nothing bad, go ahead and watch a few tutorial videos. Just watch it over and over again and see how they did it. And just make sure that the key rules is don't ever have your soldering iron too hot. Good 350 is good right there. It's okay. Just 350 is fine. And then make sure you always use flux. Always use flux. Always. Never go without flux, okay? And then it's just 3 little wires. 3 little points that you're going to be soldering to on the inside of the thing. And it's not very hard. Okay? So, back here, this is where Handheld Legends, when I got this, automatically shows these prestige shells that actually have this hole already made to where you don't have to modify it so that a Type-C plug can go in there. Because whenever you replace your battery right here with the clean juice and the rechargeable version, then you'll just be able to just boom stick the Type-C cable right in there, and then you're good to go for your recharging. And it's pretty cool because it has a little light that shines through here. So but let's move on. Y'all. Let's talk about this shell. I got the shell from Handheld Legend. I got the buttons also. Now I got lucky; they were on sale, so it was I think it was $12.99 or $3.99 for the buttons, and $12.99 for the shell, and then another $2.99 for the. This is tempered glass, so it's not the plastic one. This is actual tempered glass. I think the plastic one is like $1.99, but this one I wanted it because it was gold. It looked beautiful. It matches these buttons perfectly. Now I wish they would have made the L and the R button also in this brass, but I can understand because they're machining it and it's very complicated on the inside design of these buttons. If you ever took one of these apart, these buttons, the way they're machined, you can only do it in plastic. It's weird. I don't think you can actually get it done with a millet machine, to mill it like they did these brass buttons. Because all these are custom like that. Each one is made milled. So, but it did come with these side pieces, the L and R. It came with the power button, and what else? I think that was it. And this, the battery cover. So all those buttons came together. It was all there. Now it did come with, of course, the D-pad and the A and B, but I didn't use them, so I didn't need them. It did not come with rubber. The rubbers that go behind here, it did not have those. So the kit only came with all the buttons that you see: the D-pad, A, B, these top L and R, and these side pieces right here, and the power button. Okay, so that all comes in the kit. These you have to reuse. Also, your start and stop, you'll have to reuse those. They do not come in this little kit. And for the shell, of course, the shell actually also came with a 3D printed spacer. So when I centered my IPS screen, I was able to center it perfectly. And it does come with a two-sided tape on the inside. So when you go to lay your IPS screen inside of it like this, it doesn't move. So you got to be very careful when you do that. You only got one chance because that is some sticky stuff. So it will break if you try to force that IPS screen back out. You're going to have to lay your game down like this on a soft cloth, and then just get ready to drop that lens in perfect, and make sure you got it perfect to the top right all the way. And then you put in your 3D printed little spacer that goes on the side, okay? And so that helps you to center that screen. And you'll see what I mean, because when you get the screen, it's crazy because it's going to the top right, which is the top left. And so over here, on one side of the lens, there's actually just blank machine part, like metal part, where there's no screen basically. So that's why you have to center it correct. And so that's very important that you do that. But the construction overall is very nice. It's good. It's called Prestige, so I don't know if it's a little better than the other plastic, but this has like a little matte finish to where it gives you a little slight grip. It's easy to clean, and you're probably saying, "Oh my God, it's white. It's how dirty is it gonna get?" Yes, I washed my hands before I started doing this. They don't look washed right now, but trust me, they are washed and sanitized. And I don't want to get fingerprints and smudge from grime all on the beautiful buttons. So whenever I'm done playing, I do clean it with a little bit of alcohol, on a little paper towel, you know, lint-free cloth, and wipe it all down and stuff after I'm done. But comes with the little stickers. retro6.co.uk. So that's the company who makes these, and there's distributed with metromodding.com. I'll have a link to their website. I'll also have a link to Boxy Pixels and to Handheld Legend, because each one of them, both Retro Modding and Handheld Legend, both sells similar products. But I bought the IPS Funnyplay using Macho Nacho's what's that called, promo code, which is Macho Nacho, and it actually was cheaper to get the IPS Funnyplay branded IPS screen. And to me, it actually looks a little better than this, because this over here is unbranded, and to me, it doesn't look as bright as and vibrant as this screen does. Now, some people say that I'm just, no, you know, maybe I'm tripping, but no, to me, this branded Funnyplay screen looks better than the unbranded. Okay, and I can swap games. I can swap them out real quick and actually show you. So let's do this real quick to show you. So use that promo code when ordering it. Oh, sorry, didn't turn it off, y'all. Got excited. So sorry. Be the judge of whether or not it looked better on the other screen than this one. I'm gonna change the brightness. Now this is the unbranded one, okay? See, the colors just don't look as bright, vibrant to me. They really don't. I'm trying to get you a good view. So that's the up close view, okay? And then put it over here. This is the Funnyplay. So it was $54 for the Funnyplay, and it would have been like $57 for the unbranded if I would have gone that direction. All right, y'all be the judge. Y'all let me know which one looks better, the Funnyplay or the unbranded IPS screen. But I do love all mine. This is another IPS screen, and you can change the colors also just by pushing it in once and then going up. It'll change various colors, and also it'll do brightness too. It'll go down. I really love my IPS screens. They are a blessing, because without them, a lot of these game systems would just be dead, and they are perfectly working, you know, devices, and people just throw them out because they finally break, and it sucks. So don't throw your device away. Fix it up, and use these three companies between Boxy Pixel, Retro Modding, and Handheld Legends to fix your equipment, because I've also ordered this is a Nintendo DS Lite bottom screen. This is the bottom screen for this DS, because you can't really see it, but there is some water damage where they just damage it by water. So I got it cleaned up and fixing, but I can't fix the screen. So the only way to really do it is to actually just replace the whole screen with a new one. So I ordered this screen with from Boxy Pixel, I believe, right? Was it Boxy Pixel or Handheld Legend? I think it was Handheld Legend. Yeah, Handheld Legend. Because Boxy Pixel had this along with my buttons. This is a new DS Lite shell, It's brand new. I just got to remove this plastic, and I'm not going to remove the plastic yet. But it comes with everything you need. And the reason for that is I want to go ahead and make this look brand new. And I just ordered this DS. It works perfectly. Okay, top and bottom, everything works perfect. So I want to go ahead and fix this one up to look like brand new. You can see it has some scratches. It's not too bad though. And it comes with the original slot, but this one comes with that. This one comes with everything. And look, the original on the right and the fake on the left. Right there. Alright, y'all. I can't tell. To me, they look the same. Just take this off. Dang. They look identical. For some reason, it looks a little blurry. I don't know why. There it goes. But yeah, look at that. Look how perfect that looks. That looks like the same. Now this one actually pretty nice. It actually is a pretty very clean, but you can, there you go. You can see how those scratches. And you can see no scratches. So that's why I'm going to do a screen swap. I mean a whole new shell swap from Boxy Pixel. And that is just awesome that they would sell such a beautiful products, from the brass buttons for my Gameboy Advance to a new shell for my Nintendo DS. Okay, y'all. Alright. That's it for me. So until next time, peace and much love from Joe's Retro World.